How's it going here at Nomad Mobile Maintenance and Repair? Today we're working on a 2000 Dodge Dakota. Now the customer states that the power steering needs to be replaced. And I'd be very inclined to agree with that statement. I think that power steering has definitely seen better days. I'm a little worried about maybe having some metal in the power steering fluid. Can't really quite see in there at the moment, but that is something that could have potentially caused more damage than just the power steering unit going out, but we won't know until we get some of that fluid drained out. Overall, the vehicle doesn't seem to be in too bad a shape. We do notice that the tires have been recently replaced. They're only 3 years old, which is fantastic to see. There's a little bit of body damage, but on a truck this age, that's not too terribly surprising. We can see that the tires are leaning inwards a little bit. So that could mean that it needs a suspension, or it could mean that the springs are just a little wore out. And if they want to, that's something they can get replaced. And then a fun little thing to bring up, if we look at the battery, this isn't always a guarantee because those sight glasses can go bad just like anything else. And the battery could in fact be fine, but usually there's going to be a green little dot in there, and that's going to monitor the specific gravity of the battery. And that allows you to know if the battery's specific gravity is good enough for the battery to be good. That can potentially change if the battery gets charged, and it can go to having a good specific gravity again. But usually if you don't see the green dot, that battery is needing to be replaced. The other thing that we want to mention while we're here, other than the oil leaks, not too crazy once again given the age, but if we look at the belt, there is some cracks in it, and it is making quite a bit of squeaking. So that belt may need to get replaced. Given the state of the power steering pump, I'm not surprised that it is making a noise. But that's what we've got going on today. Thanks so much for joining us. This is Nomad Mobile Maintenance and Repair.